You used to be a JStock supporter? No. I never was a JStock supporter. I don't remember the last time I looked at JStock and I was like, wow, I'm impressed or something like that, right? I don't know. But yeah, I was once a Kuihman viewer, a Kuihman fan.
I
Yeah,
think for devs specifically,
but
because I remember
not
this because this is going
JStock.
to be a part
No.
of whatever video I was making at the time. I was going to try to say like devs being bad faith, devs like a retard. I don't know, something like that. Like a dev is being bad faith and like lying and misrepresenting
She's into twins. Shut up.
the argument.
The f-
The whole thing was basically that people were sweeping for Chugga Conroy, but I think at this point my mind's been changed. I think the big thing for me is that it just happened like 15 years ago, so I don't really think it's sweep.
Were you ever a Chud fan? Dude, Chud's style of commentary was what inspired me to commentate in the way that I am now, or what I do today. Like, literally. If it weren't for Chud, I wouldn't be like this on stream. Period. That being said, okay, that does not mean I have any allegiance to Chud in that matter, in this matter at the very least. If anything, I've criticized him more.
Thing.
For owning Spicy Chat.
I don't really remember what my exact position was. It was a
So yeah.
had to have
I
been.
remember
Is that a year
your
ago at this
position
point?
wasn't. It was basically just subjective. It was like a totally subjective thing. And yeah, I had to watch Kuihman pull out every debate pedophile trick in the book. The mind fuck you. It was very funny. I'm sorry that I just sat back and watched, but it was he would I think he would admit that
really?
he was just like
Wait. Oh, from Chud Logic to me? Based.
he was just trying to push. Yeah. It was weird. It was a weird debate. I remember that. I feel like if he doesn't know the real bases of the Pixie situation, Illy replying in this indirect, long-winded.
Why is JStock a gay little... Because he likes humiliating himself. I don't even know why the fuck he does this. Like, he unironically enjoys humiliating himself. I genuinely don't know why he does this, okay? It's just so cringe. How are you doing, Foodshops? I'm doing fine, thank you.
She's not replying in a long-winded way. What's confusing here, Loki Coco? How is it not incredibly obvious what she's saying?
My favorite, like, little retard, dude. I love him.
Wait, what are you confused about here? It's a completely baseless... I think you got this from a completely baseless claim from Destiny. How about you actually back up your affirmative claims?
Yeah,
how is that even confusing? What do you mean if they don't? Hold on. This is exactly what she's getting at. I know where your thought on this comes from. Completely baseless came from Destiny. Yes, that's what she's saying, right? Because he asked what he got wrong. No, he didn't ask what he got wrong. He asked if she could disprove what he was...
Big fan, by the way. I like the setup of this. Thank you.
...saying. But she knows that there's no proof to show that what he said happened even happened. So you're asking me to disprove something where there's no evidence for it. How can I disprove something that I don't even have evidence of happened? What? You asked me to disprove something, testimony, in a sealed transcript that I can't see. How? How could I possibly do that? I'm saying that it's baseless. It's just Destiny's opinion.
By demanding that Pixie releases the transcript? Is that such a crazy thing to ask for? You know how you can prove it? By demanding that Pixie releases the transcript. Also, not only that, I have a suspicion that Pixie has already shown JStock the transcript, but they didn't like what they saw. That's my suspicion, at the very least. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. All these tweets don't come off as sassy almost ever. Dude, this Ellie person... By the way, everywhere where Ellie replies to anybody around Destiny, Destiny comes in to their replies, unblocks them, replies, this Ellie person is mentally ill, beware, and then blocks them again.
What? That's so based. What? Dude.
Who is Ellie? Are they
That
Who
is
are
a
they?
W.
Are they
He's
someone
just like an
important, or
anti-red pill
just-
person who doesn't like Destiny to me, or sorry, doesn't like Destiny anymore. I read the to me, never replies.
So
Seems that he
big.
never replies directly to me unless I really trigger him because he knows I'll ask him questions he can't answer, like why he's been unable to confirm his friend Rose's age. Only replies to other gossip people to gossip about me. Basically, dude, it's
you
so
gotta-
crazy that people just do this. It's like this person's crazy, and then they don't contend with anything they say. It's so shameless.
It's so shameless.
You got a YN in the waiting room, dude. You might have a debate on your hands. Look at that.
Uh-oh. Who is it?
It's. I mean, you say that it's just gonna be Kathy. Oh, it's Izzy Mandius. Never mind. Izzy Mandius, what's up?
Not much, man. Okay, I couldn't figure a better time to make this happen, but so there was that like update in the
What game is this? Darkest
Pixie
Dungeon.
Destiny case that's kind of been frying
Super
my brain a
modded.
little bit, and I was actually in a thread with the LEB about this, and Destiny hopped in, where Abby popped up on Twitter, and she had just gotten out of like a stint in the
Yeah, sure.
in the hospital, right? And he was like
Yeah,
saying like,
hella
"Oh, this
modded.
is the star witness on Pixie's case," and he's kind of smearing her. And I was like, "You're gonna give her the live treatment, yada yada." Just do a snipe out like that. And he it seems to be that this was the girl who was like in Destiny's house apparently, like took a picture at. his
Oh, I
desk.
remember your replies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I remember. I think I reviewed your tweet and was like, "Oh, you just don't
Abby was the one that did that, if I remember correctly.
know
Not Ellie.
a few of the facts there."
Yep.
Yeah, and I kind of look like a dumbass for it, but that's fine. I would rather know than not know. But like,
Yeah.
does that not kind of blow like a huge hole in the Pixie case? Am I like crazy here? Because like I talked to Ellie about this
True.
afterwards,
True.
and she kind of really was not happy about me like
True.
having some reservations here. But like that's a
You can
That's
you
a
can have
big
reservations. She says that she was sent these things. She has like contemporaneous evidence that on some date in November she was talking about being sent these things. I think of 2023, right?
Mm-hmm.
That she was sent these things in 2023, November 2023. I believe that's the date, the timeline. And she's at Destiny's place, I believe months before that, maybe 2 months before that. And so
So if you guys don't know what they're talking about, they're basically talking about how basically if you don't know, this one of the star witnesses, okay, in Destiny's case named Abby, all right, she was at Destiny's house and she screenshotted, or not screenshotted, she took pictures of Destiny's computer when she was there, all right, and then she was like, oh, big leak's coming, and she sent that to Darius, okay. So it's kind of funny that she said that, just mainly because it seems as though that she was being malicious or whatever the fuck, and then you were like, she was just being a douchebag overall, right? And she's the person who's supposed to be a star witness or some shit. And yeah, that's demonic. That's objectively demonic behavior. Yeah.
would be weird if she found this stuff. She was willing to send screenshots to Darius, and then she waited months to tell Darius.
And by the way, her alleged screenshot that she supposedly has found, okay, is what?
Quit talking so loud.
Okay, sorry.
Who are you talking to?
My stream?
Another liberal?
Are you drunk again?
Trump is the Messiah.
Okay, cool.
About it, or anyone around him. Like that would be the first thing that makes me think. Like apparently she was just texting things directly to Darius. What else? There's no evidence that she went through anything on his computer. Like whatever's there, whatever's visible, sure. But like, would he have just had like all of his shit like open and out on his computer,
Okay.
and then did he leave this person with his computer for all of this time? Like did he?
yeah.
Because as far as I know, like if you've got a bunch of like super sensitive shit on your computer, why would you be leaving your computer like open with this person there?
Well, Destiny's it's a dumbass
Look, listen, he's just into free. Listen, he just wants to make content for me, okay?
and has a history of this. Remember the Denims situation where she got left alone in his apartment with some other dude that she fucked, and like he was like this was actually one of the biggest like possible security leaks that I might have ever had, and he apparently has a history of this, but like that's not really an excuse. It's not an excuse, but he could just be like, oh, I was a dumbass, which is probably going to be his defense. But the other thing is like there's it would be weird for her to like sit on this stuff
Yes.
for
Oh,
Trump
like
is the
also,
Messiah.
a year and some change, right?
she
Until like
didn't.
November
She
of
messaged friends about
2024.
it, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, right. She didn't.
This is why I'm not afraid of swatting, okay? It's already happening. My landlord is the one doing the swatting.
But the leak.
It's like
didn't
2
happen
months, not a year
Yeah.
later, right? It was so she talked about it a year before the leaks happened.
Oh.
Also, where would the Pixie video have been that it would apparently be at like the top of his, like, would it be at the top of his drive or the top of his like messages? Where would she have found the Pixie video there? Because they say, oh, I think he says like, oh, the second person on my Discord list is Cherry. It's like, okay, let's say hypothetically that was possible. That it was like, oh, right there, she clicked into that and saw it, right? Say hypothetically that's possible. Where did she learn about the Pixie video from?
Right, it had to have actually been sent to her, is what you're saying?
Well, it would have had to be sent to somebody, or like, did he not check any of his shit when he found out this person was on his computer? Did he not check to see where his like history went? Did he not like? There should be so many things that he could have gone and looked at that would have made things make some kind of sense.
Yeah, no,
But-
it's just when I started hearing about that, I started to get really worried for the Pixie side in the case, because it's like, I don't know how you make this work for a judge and like a jury, because the whole arguments about like, oh, is it going to be at the top of the drive? I'm like, I don't know if this is going to come across, how this is going to come across to a judge or whatever. How do you like argue?
Well, I think
that
you
in
would
such
have
a
to
way
say.
that-
So basically, did you have the Pixie video on like your desktop or something? Right?
Mhm.
Is that what you're claiming? You had it like sitting on your desktop or some shit? Like where did you have it that it was such that it was like out for somebody to find? Because that's what this whole case is about, right? The Pixie video. And then I would just say, what proof do you have? Like beyond, so she didn't know anything was getting leaked when she thought she could say anything to people.
These retards actually still imagine that there's gonna be a trial. I have no fucking idea.
She said, "Oh, he sent me this, right? He sent it via some link." So she didn't know that there was any case when she said this, right? She has these logs from 2023, or 2023, where she's saying this to people. Why would she lie there? She'd already openly told Darius she was at his computer. She'd already taken pictures of the diary, apparently shared them with Darius or something, like apparently Melina's diary or something. Why would she now lie about this?
Destiny wants there to be a trial, otherwise he would have already settled. Settled for what? $300,000 or something? $15 million settlement? What?
Right. Yeah. That,
I actually don't
that
know.
doesn't-
Yeah.
I mean, I can't claim to know either.
So
Yeah,
I would
like
just
I
say that there's proof she knew about it. There's proof she was on Destiny's computer, but I don't have any reason.
Like, literally every single day that he's doing this, like, the costs for his lawyers, like, keep on going up, right? Yeah, it's unhinged. Of course he wants this to be done ASAP, but they want to drag this out, right?
To think that she went through his computer personally, or that she went through, or that like I really have no reason to think that he would have left her alone with his computer for that long, to tell you the truth. He says he did. I don't believe it. I don't believe him, right?
Yeah.
Got a bunch of
it's,
sensitive shit on his computer. I don't believe that, but I mean maybe somebody would believe that. In any case, I see no reason to believe that she took something off of his computer. Also, if she mentions going through his computer at all, shouldn't it be in those DMs? Why wouldn't you just send me that entire DM scroll, right?
Yeah, that should be everything. Yeah, Darius, because like it's like if somebody was arguing this, like if she had sent stuff to Darius, then Darius would have it. He would be able to produce proof of that. He would be able to actually
True.
present that to Destiny.
That's true.
Destiny could present that in court for sure, but he never did that. We get this is kind of, and I mean I know that this is a case that's basically kind of built off of a lot of like whimsy, like that. It's kind of built off of some like screenshots.
Honestly, I don't know how I would have handled it if I were Pixie. Well, let me give you an idea, okay? Core equals fucking lame, okay? Take the money, Take the money and go to law school. Jesus Christ.
a lot of different like online services, but that does feel like even just the two screenshots of just like her in front of the computer and then saying big leaks incoming can kind of be like flimsy connection that she just the thing that she decided to leak had to have been, you know, um
Yeah. Oh, right. It says big leaks incoming. If that means
Yeah.
something, then show me the big leaks. If that doesn't just mean I'm leaking like his dashboard right here, then show me the big leaks. Show me the rest of the DMs. But he doesn't, right? Because that's as good as it gets.
yeah, that's really all it is. There should be something there, but especially because Darius is still Destiny's boy, so it should be something. But yeah.
Yeah. I covered this on stream when you went over it, and I remember that. I think that's what I said. Is like, if there's big leaks incoming, then show me the rest of the DMs where those big leaks happen. If there's nothing else there, then like, okay, then I don't believe you.
Those are kind of my thoughts, but yeah, I wanted to talk
Beckett got forgotten in all of this. Beckett? Who's Beckett?
about that because I was completely blindsided by that, and
I'm kidding. Wait, why would he be Oh, I mean, he'll forever be known as the second person who came out with allegations against Destiny, right? Like, I mean, like, sorry, the second person in like Present Sunday's like whole fucking revealing the truth kind of thing, right? Like, he'll forever be known as that person. Yeah.
like I don't know, that's still
He was a part of the first day, yeah, but he was no longer participating in any of this, and neither was Present Sunday, to be fair, right? Like, none of them were participating in this. Like, these initial people, they grabbed the clout and then they went. But yeah,
worries me that like the
Cinema.
jury is going to see that like Abby is somebody who like infiltrated Destiny's, like not infiltrated, but like was in Destiny's home
even happened to
alone with
him?
his computer.
I think at some point Present Sunday got demonetized. And as for Beckett, I think he's just been kind of quiet, just mainly because he's gone through his own little string of controversies as well, like within the anti-fan space.
And like
Yeah.
they might just be like, oh, she's a crazy woman who like got it dug through his computer and found his shit and sent it to herself.
Why
Like,
is he? Hold on. Why would he let a crazy woman on his computer to do all that shit?
well,
Why would he leave
I
her
mean-
alone in there? I don't know. Like,
Probably because he doesn't feel as though that there's anything on his computer that might put him in trouble or something, maybe? I mean, that's just a guess, right? But it's almost as if there's nothing there.
I don't know.
What controversies? I think Beckett's like channel co-owner for Cope and Seethe turned out to be someone who is straight up, right? Like literally straight up being paid by Brianna Wu to do hit pieces on Present Sunday. And this is all while Beckett is the co-owner at that time and still is, I think. And Beckett is making videos against Progressive Victory. So it seems as though he's willing to compromise his own principles for money and for clout. That's basically what was going on. And yeah. And then Kuihman refused to cover it because he wants to sweep for his friend Beckett, right? Because Beckett is his friend. Yeah, that's essentially what went down.
Don't think. Man, maybe. In any case, I think this. In any case, I think it survives summary judgment. And honestly, if they don't find anything via discovery, and it comes down to what evidence is there, including like this stuff, I don't think you find Destiny guilty on those charges. Like that would just be my opinion, right? Like as it is. So if you cannot find actual evidence via the subpoenas that he sent the video after the Cardi date, then I don't know that you can find him guilty on balance of probability. But I don't think the Abby screenshot really changes that much for me. It's just like, well, I don't actually have any evidence. I have no evidence that this has actually been transmitted after the date. I only have innuendo. And unfortunately, like I just don't think even balance of probability wise I could. There's probably an argument. It'll come down to possibly a jury if they go to trial, right? Where it's like, well, there's the contemporaneous evidence with but also.
Honestly, I would have taken the law school money and went offline completely. And for the record, okay, like I fully believe that Destiny was, guilty of not having been given explicit consent, right? Which is fine. It's fucking whatever, right? But the thing is that like, fuck fuck, like he was even willing to apologize in private as well. I think they were ready to settle the matter in private, right? They were ready to settle the matter in private, but then um Beckett and President Sunday decided to clout chase. They decided to clout chase and release the hit pieces on Destiny, which fucked everything up, I guess. But yeah,
It just seems
not good.
spooky. Sorry, there's contemporaneous evidence, but it seems spooky that she's like on the computer. But also like just that, man, I don't know. It's so fucked that a year beforehand she knows multiple names that are not leaked until way later. That's crazy to me. I just yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not like she was just guessing and missed, right?
Right. Yeah, that's kind of what hindered.
Izzy.
Yo, what's up, Morale?
What do you say to the admission of guilt that he gave on like
Oh yeah. The cope I've been getting from, and I've
For the record, okay, I think when Destiny made that statement of how guilty he was and how sorry he was, I think that is a full admission of guilt. I think that is. All right. Listen, when Destiny rates me, I'm not here to rehabilitate his image, okay? I'm just here because I think the anti-fans are talking some wild shit, okay? Yes, even if Destiny rates me, I'm not gonna compromise my beliefs, okay, on this. But, like, again, right? Like, yeah.
been a few group chats or like had a few DMs with people who are like
Basically what I'm saying is that it's very clear to me that anti-fans isn't just about like the anti-fans isn't just about like trying to they're not just trying to get like a explicit admission of guilt or anything. They already have that technically, right? But the thing is that I think what's really going on is they want to cancel him entirely, right? Again, the problem is that they say they have a noble goal of bringing Destiny to justice, but I see no justice being done. They never cared about women. They never cared about anybody. They have never. They are incredibly anti-Semitic, sexist. Otherwise, they're not looking for justice. These are not people looking for justice. They're looking for a target, right? I have my own criticisms of Destiny. I do. But I think what they're doing is absolutely unhinged. Yeah?
really hardcore. Like they
There is no
claim
justice
to
here.
not watch Destiny anymore, but they're definitely still DGGers. Who make it seem as though the admission of guilt, is not so much an admission of like, oh, I betrayed your trust in that I sent the DMs, to that I sent I sent this explicit content to other people. The admission of guilt was about the fact that like there was obviously a breach in like in his computer, or like somehow somebody got into his shit, and it meant that like Pixie
No,
got
he doesn't
harmed as a
claim that.
result. That's what
He
that's,
no.
yeah.
But he
So
doesn't.
straighter-
But no. He signed an affidavit that says I sent it to this person.
You need to define unhinged. Going after anyone they suspect to be taking orders from Destiny, including Willie Mack, maybe Nicholas Diorio, probably not Nicholas Diorio, but Willie Mack, maybe not Nicholas Diorio, going after Progressive Victory, which is like tangential to Destiny, so obviously they're going to look into it. Anybody that Destiny beefed with, for example, Mr. Girl, Lav, X and Y, they all align with. They also go after Destiny's nudes. They don't treat Destiny's nudes with the same like careful gloves that they do with like Pixie's nudes or with anybody else's nudes, because it's Destiny's nudes, right? So, and then they also go after Hutch as well. Hutch, who also claims to not have received anything from Destiny, who has also said things that Destiny himself has had issues with. So we have so many fucking things that is just designed to absolutely destroy Destiny and any connections he might have, right? To paint him as the most radioactive person so that no one would associate with him in the future. This is not justice. It's not justice. It's not. It's a lynching, okay? It's a fucking lynching is what it is, okay? It's like a kind of Chinese emperor, I will kill your entire clan if you slight me in the wrong way type shit.
Person
It's not. It's not
with
like there is one thing to give good faith criticism and think that he deserves consequences. There's another fucking side to it that is just completely fucking unhinged to me. Anyway, and then not only that, Hutch and Willie Mack being doxxed, and then you're being okay with that and you downplay it and shit, dude, fuck you. Fuck me and fuck you. Alright?
and the affidavit, like, I believe doesn't say non-consensual. I believe he says with implied consent. Like, I thought I could send it to this person, which makes this statement not make any sense. If he sent it and he admits sending it with what he believes was Pixie's consent, right? Then, hey bitch, lol, I know I violated your trust in the worst way ever, but here's some money, have fun. That makes no sense, right? So he's just lying. He's like transparently lying. This totally contradicts everything. This was him when he thought he could contain it, right? He's not saying this because he's not saying it because of anything. Unfortunately, like,
No, the ultimate problem I have, by the way, in Jade, is because these people, they try to mix in with the crowd that are doing good faith criticism. Does that make sense? They are trying to infiltrate the crowd. They're trying to do good faith criticisms. Just like how lefties try to infiltrate the liberals, they are also trying to infiltrate this crowd. So when they infiltrate this crowd, they blend in, and then they try to convert these people into genuine anti-fans because they're trying to bolster their numbers by trying to find people who have genuine criticisms of Destiny, and then ultimately by fucking destroying everything. Okay, we hold dear and love. Okay, it's like the fucking Eye of Sauron corrupting everything in sight. Okay, it's like the fucking conversion of elves into orcs from Lord of the Rings. Okay, that's what it is. All right.
he's just going to say, well, actually, now I'm under oath and now I have to tell the truth. But no. You're telling the truth here when you thought this stuff wouldn't get leaked anywhere. Obviously.
Like, you're crazy if you think, like, I'm sorry, you're crazy if you think anyone associated with Destiny does not give him, like, criticisms on this and like, think that he deserves, like, punishment, right? Look at counterpoints. Look at counterpoints. Look at, Wick. Look at me, I guess, now. Look at, like, anybody else who is closer to Destiny, right? What excuse me, have they, like, carte blanche, like, fucking excuses behavior? Like, especially the unhinged hatred against Not So Erudite, right? And I don't even like her. I don't even like Not So Erudite. I don't like her, okay? And even then, like it just feels kind of crazy how, like, she like she even criticized Destiny and they won't even let go. It's just insane. It's insane. Like, literally everyone close to Destiny criticized them, and then I don't know. It's just like fucking nuts. It's nutters. Okay, it's crazy.
That's the problem. There's this court case has got so many, like, it's gotten ropey enough and it's been going on long enough that there's enough, like, screenshots that it all gets a little jumbled. But the admission of guilt is what made me just be like, well, that's it then, isn't it? Like, fuck this guy. 8-9 months ago when this first all kind of went down.
Yeah.
But the cope that I got immediately after that thread, like that, because Destiny hopped in, so it caught a lot of DGG eyes, obviously, was just like,
you know what? Listen, this might actually paint them in a cooler light. This might unironically paint the anti-fans in a cooler light than they deserve. But I think that the anti-fans are a lot like the Sith. Okay, the reason why I think they are like kind of like the Sith is because quick to join you in a fight they will, quick to be on your side they will, and then when they have you they will seduce you, whatever, right? And then they're like, oh, only Sith deals in absolutes, right? Which is something they also do, right? They like dealing in absolutes. Like, there's so many like parallels here. It's crazy. Yeah. Yoda is not Sith. I'm not saying Yoda is Sith. I'm saying what Yoda has talked about when he is talking about the Sith, right? When Jedi talk about the Sith, that's how they paint it.
they would say to me, the admission of guilt was just about, like, him feeling bad that
Yeah, what do you mean the criticism is unhinged? Exactly, Jesus.
somehow he allowed his OPSEC to get bad enough
Oh my god, dude, they're still going. You know what? I think I might save this for tomorrow. Who knows?
that,
We'll
like,
see.
somebody was able to gain access to
Yeah.
his explicit content, and that was the violation of trust, which seems like a load of horse shit. But
Yeah, I mean, he's literally
I-
signed a sworn statement that says, I mean, if he statement under penalty of perjury, okay, that says
They're still on. Yeah, but we can't finish this today. They're still on. You know what I mean? They're still going. I can't do this. Drew Pavlo, yeah, I already covered that. Destiny addresses Nathan, already covered that. I have to start editing, you know? Touch on Noah Samson, already covered that. Like, I don't know what to tell you, but Destiny is not fucking giving me marching orders either, right? Jesus. I mean, you can believe me or not, but like, I'm just saying, ever since the bridges formed, he's not been giving me any marching orders whatsoever. If anything, literally, if anything, like, I've been trying to get his attention, right? Give me a brain rot game recommendation that I can play while listening to an audiobook. Faster Than Light Multiverse. Faster Than Light Multiverse mod. Okay, play that game. You won't regret it. Looking for attention, yeah, and it worked. Okay, if you want clout, all you have to do is hunt for it. Okay.